Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. No, that's just gonna make it hurt more when we have to mess it all up. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town. Yo, it's so full of life. There's doogs out and about. Am I wearing my earmuffs? Didn't I get earmuffs? Where are they? Earmuffs. Proof of On's love. Become closer if you have a same Arcana persona. What does that even mean? No time for shopping? What? I do like this coat we have. I don't like the strobing colors though. What? I don't like that. Beep. Yo, she has earmuffs too. Oh my god, you did it, Shiho. I knew you could. It's all thanks to you supporting me, On. I really appreciate it. Man, this is gonna suck. Oh, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort and now you're finally being recognized. Huh? Trav, I can't believe it. Over here. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see. Do you remember me? Yeah, how have you been?
Yeah.
I've been well, thanks for asking. I'm surprised you remembered, though. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early into the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember, what with the bragging. I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Oh, On. Sorry you have to put up with all that, Anoid-kun. Shiho was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
You're too much. Two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this reality is the one On wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, she's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. Is it everything you wished for? What I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. Do you prefer things this way? This way? I mean, both you and Shiho are here and everything's going great. It's definitely better than the alternative, like when we... Wait, huh?
But...
Something is... I remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and... Keep thinking on it. What is that? Shiho's still alive. Oh, she's remembering. No! Sad.
Huh?
On, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you. Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. We barely did anything! On seemed happy to be with Shiho, who's able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Oh no. Morgana is here. Maybe he knows where everyone is. Hello.
You have a minute?
Oh god. That's not your voice in this universe. Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. Slouchers.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Wow. Well, hello. Makoto and Sai. Ah, Trav, what a coincidence. We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're gonna celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. Your dad is? Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier to just act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? Wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey,
Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. Two of them are beaming with joy.
that reminds me.
What brings you out here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. It's alright. Are you sure? Well, that's good. Are you enjoying your family time? Well, of course. Has your dad been supportive? My dad? Of course. He's done such a great job as a single parent and...
No, but
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone, and Sis... I'll be waiting for you. Wait, what are you saying? We have to make everyone sad. Makoto, what's wrong? Oh, I'm sorry, it's nothing. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
All I can do now is wait. Why can we only do one of these a day? It's like a 3-minute conversation. Come on, Joker. Step your shit up, my boy. Someone else was remembering. Makoto seemed happy being able to spend time with both her father and sister, but is this truly how things should be? No.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Booyah. Peep. How delightful. Oh god, I can like turn the map weird directions. I don't like that. Have I always been able to turn it like this? Maybe, I don't know. There's the palace, I guess. That's funky. I don't like it. Alright, let's go talk to Ryuj. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you got scouted by that college?
Whoa!
Pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure or nothing yet anyway. I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules. You even made it onto the podium at nationals, too. I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man.
Yeah, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. Ryuji is laughing happily with the other members of the track team. Trav, what are you doing here? It's still winter break. Oh, maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Ooh, that's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso? Hey, why don't you come with us? Are you enjoying your return to track?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, but what do you mean? It's just what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. So your leg's fine?
Hey.
My leg. Oh, you're worried about me. It's totally fine, dude. No problems there since that injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshida's fault, so... What? Wait, what? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by school, then... Keep thinking, man.
Huh?
Sure. Oh, he gets an anime flashback.
Whoa.
Truly superior. You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya.
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. Can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. Ryuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team, but is this truly how things should be? Is it truly how things should? Snow! I'm Morgana.
Hey, you have a minute?
Don't talk in that voice. You gotten shorter or something? Yes.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Oh my. Can't fast travel in Maruki's reality, that's why it's shit. Yusuke, my boy. I can see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do? Let's chat, brother boy. Oh, it's the Sayuri.
What a coincidence.
Oh, you came too, Trav. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have the chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. You're, who?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke is so happy. It seems this is the reality he wished for. I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal. Must everything be perfect?
No.
Well, I wouldn't say that everything has to be perfect at all times, but what's this about all of a sudden? Where else could that be? What are you saying? Where else could it... No, wait, that's odd. I can distinctly recall having hung it at LeBlanc, and... I have faith in you. What is... Could I be making the same mistakes I did before? I like his shirt.
My
The
apologies.
blue diamonds. I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now. I feel like On's, like, Shiho being okay is like one of the only fixed realities that doesn't like undo a bunch of their development. Yusuke seemed happy about his mother's work Sayori being recognized as a work of art, but this truly how things should be? Three days until Maruki acts. I'm annoyed with Joker only doing one of these every day.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Now is not the time to be a slacker. Annoyed-kun.
Wait.
Quit slacking off. Who's around? Haru. Otaba. Haru. Where are you at, Haru? There she is. Hello. With Dad. Nice beret. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes.
I agree. The research says this community is the most interested in high-quality ingredients and modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, Trav-kun, I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think you'd have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait.
Geez, father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand? Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please, keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father. Oh, would you care to do something together? We have a bit of free time, so we could grab coffee or something. So how's business?
I'm not so
I
sure.
don't know all the details. I'm just helping out my father. He's been busy, but the staff has been holding up their own end. They're out scouting new business locations too. All in all, I'd like to think things are going quite well. What will you do next? Huh? Well, my next steps would be... I plan to work alongside my father and help him... What is this? I feel as if I'm forgetting something. I'll be waiting for you, Haru. Okay.
Excuse me?
That just now, that was... Haru, what's the matter? Nothing, Father, nothing, really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. So who's left? Futaba and Morgana? My little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. Fix my PC! Big brother! Is this truly how things should be? Wonder what Akechi's been up to this week. Searching for leads, I suppose.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
I love the slouching salaryman every day.
Wait.
Cool. Thank God, I was worried Futaba would be working at the maid cafe or something. And that would have been entirely too much.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's dripped out. Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear? It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding declined. My case was dismissed. Trav? Oh, hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojiro's gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Then back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Thanks for the glowing review. Sound good, Trav? I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is. It's his most cherished dish. Of course. Sojiro and Mom worked together to improve its flavor, you know. And... Huh? Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but... You can figure this out.
Huh?
I still don't get it. Come on, why won't you just tell me? What was that? Are you alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten.
I'm okay.
It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. He's still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that. Oh, wow.
Time to head home.
We're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub whenever you're done with whatever it is you're doing. I like how in Sojiro's perfect reality, we're still living in his attic. Oh, I bet that's him.
It's me.
I'm so good.
I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
By all means.
First, regarding Maruki himself. He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
Yup. He told me that himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Did something happen?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why, at least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story?
His brain-broken waifu.
Maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Akumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
What do you mean?
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
And the Phantom Thieves?
They seem to have been causing a stir in society, just like in our original reality. But Shido alone was arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being
Most
honest
powerful
when he told us
high
that
school
he'd make such
counselor.
revisions, and rather convenient ones.
What did you make of it?
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from
Rugged
here till the
individualism,
end.
Akechi.
But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
See you no Daiba.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Odaiba with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. Well, that's a whole week gone.